right, let's get growing. Day 13 of spring year 1, and Shadow is already in the chat. Welcome, Shadow. How's it growing? Good morning. Nice to see you. Hold on 1 second. I'm usually not ready to go like 5 seconds after I started. All right, I know. I should be ready to go before I start. That's a me problem. I did fix the shout-outs this morning. Yay. And as you see, they are working quite well, but you all know each other already, so I don't need to be plugging each and every one of you. Oh, the first thing stretch. Whimsy coming in hot. Oh my goodness. Whimsy coming in hot with the first thing stretch, and it was much appreciated. That was fantastic. And this is going to be my first sip of tea this morning. I've had my cup of water, and now I'm on to my dandelion tea. So that's wonderful. Ooh, that is good. I love it when it's hot and fresh. All right. Let's get growing. Everybody's here. This is just amazing. I love you guys. Do check out the pinned comment. 2 new user redeems today. Darn you, autocorrect, and blessing to nap. Make sure to bless each other. Love you folks. Love you folks. All right, it is day 13 of spring. I believe today is the Egg Festival. Dandelion is the last one of the season. I know, I do. I hope people know what I'm referring. Yes. Oh, a dandelion. Good morning, Millie. Good morning. All right. I do believe today is the Strawberry Festival. For me, it's the Strawberry Festival. For everyone else, it's the Egg Festival. So I think that is what we are doing today. And what we'll do is we will fish until the festival's well underway, because we live on the beach. Oh, and there's another farming level. All right. Had to leave stream last night. The gremlins were gremlining. Oh, Millie found Whimsy. That is fantastic. That's a match made in heaven right there. Whimsy does have bronchitis, though. She will get more whimsy. She'll get more whimsical as she recovers. I'm actually glad to see Whimsy in here. Whimsy, thank you for taking care of yourself. I'm proud of you. Proud of you for taking that sick day that you absolutely needed. Yes, I know it can be hard. I know it can be very stressful to call in sick when you actually need to call in sick because you're sick. This is a sad fact of American work culture, but I am proud of you for building up the courage to do that. That's a step in the right direction for your own health. That comes first. Alright, so we're just going to take care of our little farming tasks here. And then we'll just fish in our own ocean, the beach that we have at home. And we'll head on over. I'm pretty sure the Strawberry Festival is today. And then we'll go buy our strawberry seeds. We will make every attempt to block Abigail from winning the Egg Festival. And she'll still win anyway, as we know already. We already know the outcome of that. But I can still make it a good attempt, a fair attempt. I did manage to get the Streamlabs bot working again, so the shout-outs. Dad, can we go fishing? No, we have fishing at home. Yeah, see? We have fishing at home, Shadow. Oh, Mom sent me 500 gold. That's so sweet. It's been so long since I heard from you, dear. Things are the same as ever back home. I miss you very much. Love, Mom. P.S. Found an envelope with some money Grandpa left. Oh, Grandpa left me the money. Well, why didn't you give me that before I moved out here? If it was always my money, it's not like I was a child. Where's Pickles? There's Pickles. Love you, Pickles. Little cutie. Alright, let's put our stuff away. The muscle goes over here. And we're not going to need energy today, really. And if I need it, I'll have fish. So that silver parsnip can go in the bin. That's the only one we don't really need. Fun fact, if you're a female character, you have your dad send you money and stuff. Yes, and I'm so glad that he fixed that, because actually it used to be that not only was it, if you're a male, your mom does it, and you're a female, your dad does it, it was also, this was the one gender-biased thing that existed in Stardew Valley, and he has since fixed it. It used to be that if you were a female character, your dad would send you 500 gold, and if you were a male character, your mom would send you cookies. So all of the speed running that took place in Stardew Valley was always with female characters. The Egg Festival has begun because they got an extra 500 gold that male characters did not get. So he did patch that. He did fix that. He's a wonderful human. And now both male and female characters get cookies and 500 gold. Yes, that is crazy, and he did fix it. He acknowledged his mistake. He acknowledged his mistake, and he apologized, and he fixed it. So, wonderful human. Love it. That was the one and only gender-biased thing that existed in this game that I know of, and now it is no longer present. So that's wonderful. I'm not sure I've ever caught an oyster with a fishing pole before. That's an interesting turn of events there. I do believe we have until 2 p.m. to, then there's a mussel. Hey, look, I'm not complaining. I do believe we have until 2 p.m. to get to the the Egg Festival. I keep calling it the Strawberry Festival because that's what it is to me. So we'll just fish here for a while. All the XP is good XP. I sincerely doubt we'll get to level 9 fishing, but if we would, that would help too. We're already at level 8. Strawberry Festival sounds better. See, around here we have strawberry festivals. I have never attended an egg festival. Never heard of such a thing. An egg roll, an egg hunt, yes. An egg festival, I have never heard. I would not complain. I love eggs. I love chickens. They are probably my favorite barnyard animal that produces something. I adore horses, but they don't produce other than manure and lots of it. But chickens are wonderful little creatures. So an egg festival would be actually pretty cool, I think. Hold on. I know there's chat. I'm fishing, and it's 100% brain power to get that done. Okay. Oh, we got another artifact. Okay. Shadows on a 3-stream streak. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, that's perfect. That's 100%. Because this is my 3rd stream since being affiliated. An egg festival with deviled eggs, poached eggs, pickled eggs. It would have to be every type of egg available, yes. Hey, Rosa. Wave. Good morning. Good morning, Rosa. I tried to catch your stream this morning. I was really curious, but I did not wake up early enough. I suppose it's supposed to be Easter, but see, I didn't want to put a fully Christian-centric thing in a game. Yeah, I think we all understand what it was meant to signify, and I appreciate that he removed the religion from it. I do appreciate that. Yes, Rosa, I am sorry I missed your stream this morning. I was very curious to see, but I just could not wake up that early. I managed to catch the last bit of Cozy Dad's stream. But I think only because he was streaming longer just to try and catch Sticky, who still did not show up in time. But yes. Whimsy also. I mean, everybody in here, all of you are on 3 stream streaks because you've been here for 3 days in a row, and that was the entire 3 streams since I've been affiliated. So you've all got that. Go ahead and show it off. Go ahead and show it off. But we're just chilling in here. We're just hanging out. There's nothing that special going on. I miss one streak. Oh no, Millie. It's fine. You can never apologize for life being life, right? I was at work the first day, so I'm not. Star, I love you anyway. You're wonderful. There's no pressure here. There's no shame. There's no judgment. I am going to be in Stardew Valley hanging out. I'm going to be in here anyway. I'm going to be on this computer in the morning. So if you're here with me, that is gravy, and I love it. And if you're not, I hope you're having a great day anyway. I believe she lets you call her whatever. She's very easygoing. Yeah. Yeah, most of us in here are pretty easygoing. Oh my gosh, I was really bad at that. I just had a moment with this fishing game here. Alright, hold on. I gotta catch one fish. Oh, it's 1 p.m. We gotta run. We gotta run. I just need to check that. Ads starting in 4 minutes, okay? Ads starting in 4 minutes. That's full warning. I will try to come back in just a couple minutes and give you another warning to make sure. Yep, Millie, we're all with you. When you're watching something... Oh, I should just... I can get it. There's time. There we go. Yeah, when you're looking at a text name, it can be hard to know what to call someone. So any clarifications in chat are welcome. Our hens have been working overtime to prepare for this festival. Good morning, Egg Salad Sandwich. Good morning. Hello, just here to lurk while I do some paperwork. I implemented the lurk command, so if you want to just go ahead and put in !lurk, then we'll all be aware that you're not present in the chat. And when you come back, you can !unlurk, and we'll all be aware that you are present in the chat. So feel free to use that. Definitely no preference. Honestly, pretty indecisive on what I like to be called. Ooh, lurk while you do paperwork. That does rhyme. Good catch, Shadow. Okay, that might be Shadow's first user redeem. I might not user redeem, but I might change the lurk command. Lurk while you do paperwork. Okay, that command is getting changed. All right. All the good ideas from the good folks in the chat. They deserve the best tonight. Bowls full of sweet yellow corn. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we do need... I think he doesn't sell a special scarecrow. Okay, so we can just buy strawberry seeds then. 27 strawberry seeds. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, and we'll just have chats with the villagers here. No one really talks to me. I just come for the deviled eggs. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I would too. Clint is not full. Put something nice into the punch. Pam, that's just between you and me, kid. That's a crime, Pam. That's a crime. Me and Linus are on the page. Heck yes. Heck yes. That feeling when someone makes deviled eggs and you accidentally eat all of them. Spring is a busy time. What's the sell? I think he sees the rare one on Dance, not Egg Festival. Okay, I just missed that. Yes. I think, Millie, I think you're right. Yeah. Every festival I have to check because I forget which ones he has a special scarecrow. Spring is a busy time of year, so it's nice to have a day off to catch up with friends. And also, I always check Pierre's shop at the festivals anyway, and he always manages to get me on something. He'll sell me a chair, and I go in thinking, I'm not buying anything from this jerk, and then I walk away with a bunch of house decorations somehow. Abby's always loved the egg hunt ever since she was a tiny girl. Sometimes I'll hide. This is the one that gets me. Sometimes I'll hide an egg too well and no one finds it until summer rolls around. Then the hot air starts to bring out the rotten smell. That actually happened to me one year. Okay, Whimsy's going on a lurk. Going to the store real fast. Shall return shortly. All right. Lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Whimsy. We love you. The same for Star. Do your thing, Star. We love you. And you can unlurk when you get back. Even with my bad leg, I never miss a town festival. Get snacks for Millie while you're there. Eggs definitely have a place in the well-balanced diet. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, one year, springtime came around, and I didn't realize that one of my hens had decided she was laying eggs in a random bush off in the corner of the yard this year, and I did not find them for about 4 weeks. So I've had the experience of finding a pile of rotten eggs under a bush, and it is not pleasant. Vincent loves this festival. It's a joy to see him so happy. Been up since dawn coloring eggs. It's always my favorite part of the season. This fruit punch is unusually good. Oh no, Leah's getting drunk on Pam's spiked punch. Never had deviled eggs. Might have to fix that. They are quite good. Although I think they're one of those things where people love them or hate them, and there's not much in between. I have met people that do absolutely despise deviled eggs. Taking breaks from work can make you more productive in the long run. That's true. Searching for eggs is like going on a treasure hunt. It's not common here, so I think it's why. Do you mind if I ask where here is? There's no pressure to answer that. We used to do a rotten egg. Put an end to that pretty quick. Oh, Sam's got those allergies. Sweden. Okay. I have absolutely no knowledge of Swedish traditional cuisine, so I'm at a complete loss there. I did not realize that deviled eggs were not global, so that's a new information for me. I've already learned something new this morning. Thank you, Millie. This festival is alright, but what I'm really looking forward to is the flower dance. Okay, Haley, you and Alex have a bright future together, I think. I try to eat at least 3 eggs every day. I need that protein for my legs. Yes, hey Harvey. I know we talked to you already, but we just want to hang out for a second. Okay. Have a weird relationship with eggs. I like them scrambled and maybe omelet, but otherwise eggs make me queasy. It's interesting that you say that. I've more recently started feeling different depending on how the eggs were cooked. Star didn't know what they were till I moved here. So they don't have them in the UK either, deviled eggs? I mean, they might. I've been told I live under a rock sometimes. Okay, whimsy 2. So I guess it's a thing. It depends on how eggs are cooked, and we all react differently with different style of eggs. That's interesting. All right, let's do the egg hunt. I'm like that. Sometimes they're too eggy. Yeah, that's an interesting way to put that. Deviled eggs are an American thing. Okay, add that to the list of American things. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. Oh, I'm not, Millie, I am not hunting eggs. You'll see. Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. I'm not hunting eggs, not even one little bit. All right, watch what we're going to do here. Okay, Lewis has claimed that the egg hunt has begun. Okay, we're on a mission. You do know that Abigail wins this thing every year, right? Let the egg hunt begin. Okay, so this is what we do. This is our only purpose in participating in this egg hunt. I have no desire for the straw hat prize. I have my swashbuckler hat already. My only purpose here is to prevent Abigail from picking up any eggs. I would really like some of the younger kids to have a chance. Abigail's too old for this. See this? We've got 19, 18. Abigail's not going anywhere. She's just staying right here. Look at this whole town. The whole town is watching. The whole town is watching Abigail stand here and not pick up any eggs. All right. So watch what happens next. This is wild. This part is wild. Look at all these eggs. Now, if only I could get you kids to pick up litter this efficiently, we'd have the cleanest town this side of the Gem Sea. And now the winner of this year's egg hunt. Wait for it. Drum roll, please. Abigail. Now, how does that happen? How does that happen? Professor Olson. Hey, Chill. I'm here on a recommendation from Shadowcrest. Looking forward to seeing your farm. Well, welcome in, Professor Olson. Welcome in. How's it growing? How's it growing? It's grand to see you this morning. Shadow's an absolute gem, but if you already know her, then you don't need me to tell you that. So, welcome in, welcome in. The farm is very young. This is the first spring. So, we're not doing much of anything on the farm yet. But we do intend to have one fish pond for every fish in the game. That is the challenge. I was going to try tapestry sewing whilst listening to the stream, but I got tired so fast and I'm bored already. Gotta be a world record. Tapestry sewing sounds like quite a task. I mean, I don't have that type of crafting in me, so I think it sounds pretty overwhelming to me. It's not a glitch, Millie. It's not a glitch. See, this is what I was saying. It's rigged. It's absolutely rigged. It's rigged. So there's a few options here. There's a couple things that could be going on. I will say there's a legitimate couple things that could be going on, okay? So Abigail, there's a theory that the wizard is Abigail's father. And I think this actually lends credence. Whimsy's in on it. Yep, Whimsy's got this. I think there's a couple different options. Abigail could be the wizard's daughter, and she's just using magic to zap the eggs into her pockets. Or Lewis is being blackmailed because Abigail knows about his shorts. The least interesting option is that Abigail comes to the festival with eggs already in her pockets. That's the least interesting one to me. It's the most practical. It's the most logical reason that could happen. But it's the least interesting. I choose to believe that she's the wizard's daughter. I know you can beat... Yes, you can. You can only beat her if you collect more eggs. So Abigail doesn't actually apparently have to leave the starting area to get enough eggs to win. Even though we physically sat here, we witnessed all the other kids go and find eggs. Abigail does not need to leave the starting zone to win. So I like to believe that lends credence to the wizard dad theory. Right, Abigail should be ashamed of herself. That's why I don't participate. First Linus, now Abigail. No, we're not dragging Cozy Dad's Linus conspiracies into this one. That's his stuff. That's his stuff. That was Cozy's chat. She's literally cheating the kids out of a prize. Exactly. I don't enjoy that. Every year she does this. Crazy work. Absolutely crazy work. So I try my best. I mean, I put in the work. You saw me. I body blocked her from going anywhere. And somehow, how many straw hats does she have? No kidding. I mean, no one ages here, right? We can do a little bit of fishing. It's not that late. No one ages here. So how long has Stardew Valley been doing these yearly rituals? How many times has she won a straw hat? She probably has a whole house just full of straw hats. They do this every year? I thought it was just random. No, it is every spring. Yeah, it's every spring is the Egg Festival. And that's one of the things. If you miss it or you lose, you can just do it again next year. Nothing is ever permanent in this game. You can absolutely just wait another year and then do it again. So, Professor, what do you prefer to be called? Do you want me to call you Professor Olson, full name? Or is there a shortened version of that? Are we going back to the Kent PTSD story theory or the George TV show? No, none of that. No, that was Cozy Chat. Those were Cozy Chat theories. Those were not chill chat theories. Professor. Okay, fantastic. Professor. No, as far as I'm aware, if you do not win yourself, Abigail wins every single year. So, Professor, this is our farm right now. We're very early on. This is only the 13th of spring, the first year. We're only 13 days into this farm. So we don't even have one fish pond yet. But we're trying. We've done a lot of fishing already. And we are all prepped and ready as soon as we get a rain to catch the legend in spring of year 1. We're already ready to catch the legend. So that will be our first fish pond. And that should set us up with a decent income for the rest of our game so that things can go a little more smoothly. So we've put in a lot of work to get ready for catching the legend in spring year 1. And as soon as it rains, that is what we will be doing, or at least attempting to do. I can't guarantee I'll be good enough at the fishing game to catch him immediately. But we will try. We will try our best. And then we will focus on building a fish pond as quickly as possible to get that legend producing money. That legend row is lots of money. So that will be our first fish pond. And then we'll just keep going from there. We'll keep growing from there. We will just slowly but surely build a fish pond for every single fish in the game. By my calculations, it will end up being 101 fish ponds. And we need to wait for the fish to reach maximum population in all 101 fish ponds, and then we will be done with this challenge. So this is going to take a while. The farming challenge that I did took 1 month of streaming. I expect this to be more than 2 months of streaming. 3 to 4 months of streaming. I don't know. Maybe 5 years of streaming. This is going to take a bit. It's going to take a while. All right, so what are we allowed to get rid of? I kind of want to start hoarding things. Let me put one of each. I feel like there's a 101 Dalmatians joke in there somewhere. Please let me know when you find it. Let me know when you find it, because that might be the motto for the challenge. Hold on, I'm taking a sip of tea. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Whenever egg salad sandwich. Nope, that's not it. Okay, I can't do it in this interface, I think. Okay, so hold on one second. Whenever egg salad sandwich came in and said they were going to lurk, I wanted to... There we go. Okay. Brain not working. Yeah. Me too. All right. So let's see. We're going to need another chest very, very soon. We're stockpiling trash now, so that's good. I've got a sardine. I mean, we might as well save all of the sardines we ever get, because the dish of the seas are going to be... They're going to be good for us for the entire run. They're not necessary after we catch the legend, but they'll still make things more chill, more casual, easier to catch. Okay, we're saving all of our seaweed and algae because those are ingredients for the fish ponds. Those are materials to build the fish ponds. And I've realized that we do want more than one of each fish, because... There we go. Okay, so we don't have a ton to sell, but we do want more than one of each fish, because we need to both do the community center and put one in a fish pond. So we need at least 2 of every fish. Professor, check out Chill's YouTube. You can watch his previous challenge. It's great to sleep to as well. I think that's really all it's good for. I think it was a very interesting challenge, but the playlist is probably best for sleeping. So you're welcome to go on over there. The link is in the doobly-doo below in the social tab. And it is 90 hours of gameplay, 90 hours of streaming. It is an interesting challenge, at least I thought it was. But I don't think it's 90 hours of watch time just to see the challenge. But if you're looking to have a good nap, absolutely go on over there and hit play. Alright, so we've got an anchovy. I hate that the anchovies and sardines look almost exactly alike. That was one thing from Cozy earlier as well. Alright, we don't need a bunch... Oh no, that was the sardines. We do need all the sardines. We already have 2 flounders. We don't have 2 anchovies. We only have 1 anchovy. And we do have 2 herrings. Okay, so now we can sell the rest. Not much, but some. I am leaning towards just leaving the strawberry seeds in the chest until we get our greenhouse up. I just really don't want to do that much watering. You all saw how much watering I had to do last challenge. I do not want to be doing that again. So we'll just wait for the greenhouse. There's no need to do the strawberries. Our money is coming from fishing, not farming. Wait for greenhouse sprinklers. Yeah. I'm not in it this time for the farming here. I am not in it for the farming. We had enough of that. So that's for the museum. I don't think I have anything else for the museum, although I do have a bunch of geodes to crack. But I have no money to do it with, so I think I'll just leave the geodes to pile up for a bit until we're flush with cash. Okay, and there's pickles on the bed. I am going to take a sip of tea. I know I took one just a little while ago, but I'm really enjoying this hot dandelion tea at the moment. I I had some onion rings yesterday, and they were so incredibly salty that I'm still recovering. I've had 3 extra glasses of water in the last 12 hours just from being thirsty from how salty those onion rings were. Damn, Clinton is prices. Yes. You know, I mean, the geode busting at 25 gold a pop is a very good deal. I'm not complaining about that. But this early in the game, it does add up to a lot of money. So I have to wait until we're flush with cash. We just spent 7,000 gold on our iridium fishing rod. So we're a little broke at the moment. And then we just spent how much? It was 1,500, 1,600 gold on strawberry seeds yesterday. So we are broke for the moment. But fishing is very lucrative. So it won't be long until we have money again. Level 3 farming, bee house, speed grow, farmer's lunch. Okay, so we are going to want to make a couple bee houses. Again, we're going to need a little bit of everything in the game. We've got to do a little bit of everything. Yeah, see, so that was probably already enough money to break all the geodes, but I don't really want to spend it immediately. Alright, we are waiting for a rainy day to catch the legend. I have to do this every day until we get the bait makers made. Me and my manager at work, just chilling to your voice, dude. You're great. Well, thank you, Professor. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for chilling with us. That's what we're here to do. We're just here to chill and hang out. Shadow asked me, say hi to your manager. Yes, say hi to your manager for all of us. We have a wonderful chat. Everybody can wave. I'll start it. We have a wonderful chat. Will do. She's not very well at the moment. Same cold I had. Well, I hope she gets better quickly as possible. Hot tea, hot soup, and lots of sleep. So we're all waving at you, Professor and your manager. Love you guys. All right. We do want to take that to the museum today. Obviously, we need to do our watering chores. Oh, we've got our cauliflower. Now I'm watering the place where the cauliflower used to be. Way to go, Chill. Way to go. All right. You know what? We can just put the rice shoots here and water them by hand. I'm not that upset about it. The other rice shoots are probably ready, but they're all the way on the other side of the farm. And I'm just not running all the way down there for it. We'll get them eventually. So yeah, I don't want to plant all those strawberries and then have to water this much. Obviously doing a lot of hard work right now, Professor. Yeah. Filling out Excel spreadsheets. Oh no. We were talking about that earlier. This challenge is a very complex challenge. So it's going to take a lot of wiki usage, but I draw the line at spreadsheets. No mods. This is 100% vanilla, unmodded Stardew. I still have yet to exhaust vanilla Stardew for the fun that I have in it. I'm about 600 hours into vanilla Stardew, and I have yet to exhaust the amount of fun that I have in it, so I haven't got to modding yet. I think it would probably be years until I get to modding. If I were to mod, I think I would just go for the UI info suite stuff. Oh, I need to water pickles. I haven't played the new updates, so I need to know what was what. Everything in this run is Concerned Ape programming. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Everything in this run is Concerned Ape programming. You have more hours in Stardew Valley than me, and I've done 4 runs. This is my 5th. Yep, the last one, we need to do that farm together. Aw. This is my 5th farm. The first 3 were my own, and then I decided to start streaming. So you guys watched it. But yeah, this is my 5th. I'm 600 hours in. I still make mistakes all of the time, and I still have absolutely no clue what's going on any given day. Professor, do you also stream? I've already caught up on Shadow's VODs. Shadow is an absolute gem. We love Shadow here. That would be neat, I think. Alright, we can pick stuff up. We could probably start taking stuff to the community center. Right? What is it that we still need? We need a dandelion. Professor, play some competitive games. Dead by Daylight, League, but a big fan of cozy games. Yeah, League is like the last thing from a cozy game. Okay, we need one of those, one of these, and then we still need a dandelion. We still need a dandelion, though. So, fingers crossed we find one on our way there. Shadow has been my league duo for 6 years. We suffer together. Oh, what rank are you guys? Do you even play ranked? It's so toxic. It's so toxic. Do you even bother? Or do you just do like ARAM or what's that one? The auto chess version. Teamfight Tactics. Do not play ranked, but I reached Emerald. Then stop. Yeah, that was my exact experience as well. I made it to Emerald and then decided, that was last year, decided that I never really wanted to play that game ever again in my life. So I still, every once in a while, I'll go back and play an ARAM or a TFT just for fun. But I just find the cozy games to be way more up my alley now. I do not enjoy toxicity. Good choice, Chill. Yeah, no, gotta get that stuff out of my life. We're mostly ARAM gamers. Well, then I think you probably like that new Mayhem, the new ARAM Mayhem. That's pretty neat. I kind of like that. It is absolute mayhem. I play that with my son. Alright, I still have not seen a dandelion. We love it, but tanks are busted. I mean, it's a crazy game. It is a crazy game. Alright, we try and stay in a 5-stack of players to avoid random toxic players. That's a good strategy. If you do have 5 friends that like to play together, then you're guaranteed to have a good time. Alright, so what are we even doing here? What are we even doing here? We definitely want that dandelion. I really do want that dandelion. But I haven't seen one. So I guess we're just going fishing. I guess we're just going fishing. And we'll hope and pray for a level 9. Have friends we've corrupted. Well, don't be too harsh on them. But yeah, I guess we just go fishing. I want to make sure we get friendly with Linus as quickly as possible. I don't like to stay long in one place for too long. There's just too much to experience in the world. Yes, I'm with you. No, I'm not with him. I like to stay in one place. I like my house. I like my farm. I don't like to go anywhere. I'm just an old grump. In return, they got us both into Marvel Rivals. Is that a similar game? Or is that more like a shoot 'em up? Like Overwatch. Okay. I got you. My son plays the one that's in the Air Force. First Son. Ooh, hey, we got an ancient seed already. Guys, that would have been great on the last run. We got an ancient seed 2 weeks into the game. I could not have possibly gotten that lucky when that was actually what I was looking for. It took us until halfway through year 2 to find one last run. Alright, but we did get a Jewels of the Sea book, which we already had. So that's some good experience right there. Not an old grump. Yes, an old grump. Welcome back, Egg Salad. Welcome back, Egg Salad. What's going on? I hope you got your stuff done that you were wanting to do. We're back on that again. I am an old grump. I do not want to go anywhere. I want to stay on my property and chill. I guess as long as I'm here at my house with my birds and my woods, I am chilling. But if you make me leave this place, I'm an old grump. Yeah, I know what Overwatch is. My son that's in the Air Force, he plays Valorant. I think that's very similar. Yeah, property sounds amazing. Would become a hermit, yes. Yes, hermit, absolutely. Home is where the bed is. That is, I love that. No, guys, home is where the bed is. Professor, do you mind if I steal that? No, I ran out of time and someone else is taking over. Well, that's fine. Whimsy, you're not a grump. I tell you this all the time. Love being a hermit. See, okay, so I guess if you really want to, we can swap grump for hermit. But I do describe myself as an old grump. But really, I guess you're right. I'm just a hermit. Home is where the bed is. I have your permission to use that. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm writing it down. Olson. All right. All right. It has been written down. It has been added to the list. I will find out a way. I will find a way to integrate it into my channel stuff. And you've been here for less than an hour, and you've already contributed a quote. Unite but stay at home. Yes. United alone together. We remain united alone together. Yes. Whimsy, are you guys back, or are you just chiming in? Home now, not leaving for the day until tomorrow when I have to go back to work. Okay, check this out. Check this out. We just got an ancient seed on spring 14. It took me halfway through year 2 to find an ancient seed when the challenge was all about growing ancient fruit. And when the challenge is all about fishing, I have found one in week 2. I am finding this maybe overly funny. But that is just sending me. Classic, yep. And I never actually found one in the wild last run until much, much later. I think it was the end of year 2 before I found one in the wild. The only way we got one was from sticking a bunch of stuff in the seed makers. After I had already filled the entire Ginger Island farm with pineapples, we got an ancient seed out of a seed maker. But I didn't find the artifact until I think the end of year 2. Oh, good, deluxe bait. The more deluxe bait, the better. Because that's going to make catching the legend easier as well. And we don't get to choose which fish. Whoa, what was that? Okay, so guys, I live in the Appalachian Mountains. I live in the woods. I live nowhere near a large body of water. And a seagull, I kid you not, a seagull just flew by my window. Like right in front of my window, ground level, below the trees. What? What the heck? What the heck? I would really like to know what's going on. That's crazy. It's a good sign? Millie says it's a good sign. Happens where I am. I'm in the middle of a city where I work, but we get seagulls so often. Right, in the city, I know. The seagulls work their way in because there's all kinds of human stuff. But out here in the woods, I am hundreds of miles from large bodies of water, and I'm in the woods. That is insane. Maybe he's gallivanting. Oh my God. Shadow is on top of it. Shadow is on one. No. We celebrate that here. No kicking. No. We celebrate that here. That is fantastic. Kick Prof for saying that. I mean, let me, is there something, ads in 24 minutes. What can we do with that? No, there is nothing here. Okay, hold on. I need to make a user redeem for applause. For just applause. So when someone comes out with something fantastic like that, we can all clap for them. We love dad jokes. Timeout corner. No, I'm not going to time him out. He got told. He knows now. Timeout. No, he knows. We let him know. Is it perhaps a treagull? Oh ho ho ho! And egg salad coming in hot with the treagull. Common misconception between the beach and forest counterparts. See, we need an applause. We need an applause redeem. What's going on? What? Timeout. Just kidding. Please don't kick my friend. No, of course not. It's all in good fun. We didn't let me know. I just got thrown into... Okay, that was the bot. That was not me. I did not do that. Weirdly, you've mentioned this, and a seagull is now sitting at the window by me. Oh no. Has it happened? Have the seagulls taken over? Did I just miss the news? Did I not watch the news this morning and the seagulls have taken over? Yeah, Whimsy got wrongly. I mean, she's not wrong. She was wrongly accused by the Streamlabs bot of breaking rules, and she got timed out completely wrongly. This was a miscarriage of justice. And I have since manually fixed the Streamlabs bot to no longer behave that way. Darn you, autocorrect. Yes, see, it's working out already. That was a good one, Jiggles. That was a good one. Whoops, I missed the bubbles that were right in front of me. I think it might still be active, but I don't know. Wow, that was the fastest hit I think I've ever had. I feel like the fishing rod hit before it even touched the water. Alright, we did get that book. We did read that book, so we might be getting level 9. We'll see. We'll see. Imagine me saying what I did to Whimsy, then Squidward dancing away. Alright, thank you, Egg Salad. Thank you, Egg Salad. I'm going to have my stretch. Oh, yes, and I'll after I'm done with the stretching, I'll make sure I'm sitting up straight, and that's also a great time for a sip of tea. I do not give chat permission to control my hydrate habit. I sip my tea at my own pace. Yes, you'll find Shadow is absolutely quick-witted and has great humor. I highly recommend going over to her page and watching or listening to her VODs. Her stuff is much more fun if you're watching, I will say. And she's not one to sleep to. She's just incredibly entertaining. She's very interactive. And she does voices for the characters. It's the best. It's the best. But I will warn you, if you are looking for napping material, Shadow's stream is not it. It's very much a great and fun time. And I look forward to more Shadow streaming in the future. Yes, and that's it. I didn't want to be mean about it, you know what I mean? I didn't want to offend you by saying it that way. But that is it. She has a contagious laugh. It's absolutely contagious, but it is loud. So she's not a sleeping stream, but it's incredibly entertaining. And the voices is just top notch. "6:20 p.m. All right, let's eat something because we're out of energy, but we have lots of time left in the day. I'm trying to fix the loud spikes, but it's not working. One of the resident DMs for DND. Is Shadow a DM for D&D? Or is that just you're saying because she does wonderful voices? You actually are. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, and that tracks. That makes sense. That tracks, yes. Egg salad, I don't know about that. I can sleep through pretty much anything. Okay, well, hold on a second. Ads in 17 minutes. Just hold on 1 second and I will... Hey, it worked, guys. I did it. It worked. So Shadow's link is in the chat there. You can go check her out. She only just started. She only has a couple streams under her belt. But if you're up for a good time, definitely go over there. Oh no. Oh, whew. I forgot about eating. I almost exhausted myself. But we need to eat after this fish. Hold on. Oh, another artifact. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. No worries. No worries. I love listening to your stuff. I reserve the right to plug you at my discretion. She inspired me to start streaming too. Oh, that is so sweet. It's been fun to get involved and play around with things. See, that's exactly what I'm just not fun for me to play around with things. What's fun for me is that everyone is so freaking awesome. That's what's fun for me. I hate playing around with things. I love that these people are such lovely people. Although I am a no commentary. Oh, okay. So you have a whole different outlook on what Twitch means to you. That's interesting. See, that's what I love. You are freaking awesome. You are freaking awesome. Love you folks. Love you folks. That is all. Proceed. No commentary is a very different beast. So you take Twitch to a whole different side of things. That's what I love about watching other people play their games, is that, whoa, I almost cast that out. That's what I love about watching other people play their games, is that we all play games so differently. We all think so differently. We all act so differently. We all have different aesthetics and play styles. And that even comes to the streaming styles, right? We all have our own thing, and that's wonderful. There is no right way. If you're enjoying yourself, you are doing it right. Oh, we got it, guys. Level 9 fishing. Oh my goodness. And we still have so much time left in the day. Interactive in chat, but I know how much I love just watching gameplay, so I thought I'd give that a go. As long as you're having fun, Star, yes. Yes, as long as you're having fun. So Professor, you're saying you interact with chat by text? Because that sounds impossible to me. I don't think I could not pull that off. Shadow, which is funny, right? Because in real life I'm super quiet and Professor's super chatty. Professor, I am loud. That is funny, Shadow. Whimsy, I definitely thought I was already following Shadow, but I went over and I wasn't. Okay, well that's great. Now you are. Now you are. So the shout out worked. Just watched a little bit and oh yeah, I can't wait for the yes. Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you're looking to take a nap, that's not it. But if you're looking for a rip-roaring good time, then that is the place to go. That is absolutely the place to go. If you're looking for a rip-roaring good time, head over to Shadow. If you're looking to take a nap, absolutely just stay here or check out the Cozy Dad. If you're looking to take a nap. My current issue is that I'm still living at home, so I would end up having additional voices in the background. Yes. Yeah, that's something you would have to work out. There are ways to work that out, but you would definitely have to work that out. I don't think having other people in the background makes for such a great stream. I'm sure you could figure out a way. Let's get, I'm going to die. Thank you so much, guys. Shadow, we love you. We love you, Shadow. You have to know that. Wolfie's here. Wolfie's here. Wolfie's here, guys. Wolfie, we just hit level 9 fishing, and we might hit level 10 before it rains again. Shadow, I'm confused. What are you confused about? The boss is here. In game with you and still sad. Hi. What's Shadow confused about? We have to... The red card emote from Wolfie? Hold on. No, not this again. I need to stop using my phone for this. Hold on. I'm gonna alt tab over to chat to find out what was said. Unpin that message. Okay. Which is funny, right? I don't know. I also am confused. But Wolfie put in a and emote. Replying to Shadow. Because in real life, I'm super shy. Yeah, I don't know. The red card emote. Yeah, I think he was just announcing himself in chat. I think that's all it was. Yeah, I'm with Star. I think he was just announcing himself in chat. I don't think he was throwing a foul out. I don't think he was throwing a foul out. Hey, Sebastian, what's up? Darn you, autocorrect. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Those chat shenanigans. Hold on. I just wanted to come talk to Sebastian and then go get these bubbles. Hey, Wolfie. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? How's it growing? We just hit level 9 fishing, so we're doing very well. We do need to find a dandelion for the community center. Wolfie's on a 3-stream streak, as is almost everyone in this chat. And we're just going to... Whimsy, hit me with it. What are we going to do? I will be very soon. I've discovered a new vibe. What will you be doing soon? Egg salad, I believe I mentioned this yesterday, but I'm getting a new headset with a mic, so that should I decide to start streaming, I'll have a mic, and if not, I'll have a mic to play with friends. Yes, I started a month ago with a headset and a mic, and it was just fine, you know? It was just fine. There's no need to go all out. You do not have to set up a whole thing. I'm on a 10-year-old computer, and I started with a headset and mic. I did go get a mic. It's not an expensive mic. It's a very cheap mic, and that's all I'm using. Gotta get it ready for work. Sad cries. Aw, Wolfie. Well, I hope you have somehow a great day anyway. Don't forget the handcrafted mic stand. Well, that was so that I didn't have to hunch over to get my mouth near it. I never realized how close your mouth has to be to a microphone until I got this one. So I grabbed a piece of firewood and put it on the lathe and made myself a little mic stand. But yeah, you absolutely do not have to have any fancy equipment to stream. That's for sure. I'm on a 10-year-old computer. I will say the computer is struggling, but it's working. You think I'm going to leave? Nah, you're in my head all day. Oh, Wolfie, love you. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Well, I'm glad to have you here. I did implement the lurk command and the unlurk command. So if you want to, whenever you're actually involved in something and you're not here in the chat with us, just go ahead and type !lurk. And that way we all know that you're not available for chatting. And then when you come back, you can type !unlurk, and we'll all know you're back. So that's a nice little thing that I managed to figure out this morning. I'm very proud of myself. Yes, and thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Shadow. That's another one I did this morning. You have been given Chill's blessing to nap. No matter where you are, ads start in 7 minutes. Guys, I'm getting good at this, I swear. No matter where you are, you have Chill's blessing to nap. Whether you're in a chair, in your bed, on the couch, or at your desk at work, you are allowed to take a nap, and you have Chill's direct blessing. Egg salad, I do have to get a desk or something because my mouse freaks out when it goes over the laptop touchpad. Maybe one of those plastic lap things. I'm a little bit lost on what you're talking about, but I think that's just because my visual imagination is so bad. I do not have a good brain for turning text into visuals in my mind. Star, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. I'm learning new things every day, and I'm figuring things out every day. So eventually we might have one stream go off without a hitch. Sounded like you're using the mouse on top of the trackpad, and that scares me. Yeah, that's what I'm having a hard time visualizing what Egg Salad was describing. But I think that's more just because I'm horrible at visualizing things. If it has to do with a garden bed or trees, I can visualize it at will. But if it's to do with computers, buddy, I am lost. All right, so we are going to we're going to do the thing. We're going to fish until we pass out, because we did level up. There's absolutely no way we hit level 10 on this Stardew Day, but we might be able to do it before we catch the legend. All right, hold on. I'm in the middle of fishing. It takes 100% brain power, so I will get back to the chat in just a second. I use a laptop to play and sit in my bed when I play because I don't have much furniture. Okay. When I play, the mouse sometimes brushes over the trackpad. Okay, so I get it. I get it now. The mouse isn't on the trackpad. The mouse is on the bottom right or left corner of the laptop. And so sometimes when you're getting wild in your game, the mouse brushes across the trackpads, like just on the corner of it. And then the mouse on screen gets wild. It makes the sensors confused for what I'm trying to click. I think I'm getting it. You will trust you'll get level 10 before passing out. Wolfie, we're going to go through this again. You cannot possibly be correct about this, Wolfie. There's no possible way. It is statistically impossible. It's mathematically impossible for me to hit level 10 before I pass out. Yep. He's just playing it cool over there. I think we all know he's more likely to be right than I am, but I am sticking by my statement. We'll see what happens. The level ups are definitely working. I mean, the fishing bar is making this much easier. I'm getting a lot of perfect catches now. No, that was not a level up. You're starting to feel exhausted. That was not a level up. I need to eat a fish. Or a few fish. Wolfie is the oracle. I mean, it was uncanny. That he absolutely did predict what fishing level we would be at, and I told him in no uncertain terms that was impossible. That could never happen. And then somehow, I don't know how, that is exactly what happened. All right, we will eat the iridium fish. Let's see how far that gets us. I think that might be all we needed to eat. Today is going to be a fun day at work. I teach computer science, and this week is Minecraft week. All right. Who needs UI Info Suite? You have, Wolfie. That's a good one. Less teaching, more Minecraft. Heck yes. I still have not played Minecraft yet. But I've been told by many, many people, including my own children, that I should give it a try and that I would probably like it. Whimsy loves Minecraft. I've been told that there's a mode where there's no monsters and that I might enjoy that. I just don't like I've played a lot of those types of games where the monsters come out at night, and I'm not a huge fan. But they've said that I could turn the monsters off, and then I think I might like it. Me and Shadow are tag team at that. We build mini games or other things together, so I code games within the games. Oh, my youngest son, young son. I'm gonna have to come up with nicknames. So it's probably gonna have to be old son, middle son, young son, and daughter. That will probably be the nicknames. But young son showed me a YouTube video where someone made a computer within Minecraft to play Minecraft on the Minecraft computer. Game mode peaceful. Peaceful mode is helpful for new players, but sometimes there are items you can't get because you need the loot from the monsters. Creative dictator. Oh wow, Shadow's like, hey, this is what we're doing. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, why are we singing? Why? Hold on. Made a computer with up to 16 gigs. Okay, allow. Up to 16 gigs of RAM inside of Minecraft. Yeah, my son, young son. Oh, that's why, because I said young son. Okay, got you. Very good. Good stuff. I was absolutely lost. Yeah, he showed me that video where they used the Minecraft blocks to make a CPU within Minecraft and then programmed Minecraft on the CPU in Minecraft. Absolutely insane. You can also just light up the area so they don't bother you at night, but they're pretty easy to fight. Once got super mad at Professor because I told him to build a 20-block wall and it was 21 blocks. Okay, that, no, Professor, that tracks. That is a very Shadow thing, I think. That sounds like the Shadow that we all know and love. I'm going to have a sip of tea here. Not only does it have to be functional, it also has to be beautiful. So Shadow knows how to make sure it's beautiful, and we need to follow her lead. Yep, literally double or triple check. Ugh, words are hard, but I'm not stealing that one from Nessie. That is Nessie's emote, and I will continue using it. Words are hard. Literally double or triple check everything, even when Shadow isn't building with me. I'm now scared. Okay, I must have missed something. Thank you, Whimsy, for the words are hard. Thank you, Whimsy. I don't really want to steal that one from Nessie. That one's too good. I think I missed something, though, so just give me a second. Now scared when building. What do you mean I'm innocent? Oh, okay. No. I think we see who's the boss here. Yeah, the creative director, creative dictator, whatever we want to call it. We are going to have to look at things to throw out. Or no, we have to give it our. Excuse me. We have to give it our best shot. We can throw trash away if we have to. Oh no! Did I mess up? Oh, I did mess up. I even called it a little while ago. Have to go so I can charge my headphones before work. I called it at like 7 minutes out. And then I forgot to revisit that. That is on me. That is on me. Let me just hold on here. Add in progress. Oh, there's still 2 more minutes. There's still 2 more minutes. Oh, Wolfie, you absolute gem. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, Wolfie. We definitely need an applause thing or something so that we can just acknowledge when someone gifts a sub. Wolfie's an absolute gem, and he hates ads. So he hates ads so much, he will gift people subscriptions just to make sure they don't have to see and listen to ads. So that is, thank you, Wolfie. Again, you have my appreciation. I love you. And I think, sadly, I missed Egg Salad leaving. There's just so much. There's so much going on, guys. I have to go so I can try. Yep. I missed Egg Salad leaving, so that's a shame. Ugh, what a shame. Alright, so we're going to try and get as much XP as we can before we pass out. Website called Sound Alerts. Shadow again with the tips. Okay. Can you link it in the Discord when you get a chance, please? Because that is necessary. I need to take myself out of the equation. You know, I can't be relying on myself to continue checking to see when the next ad break is going to be. So if you could please, pretty please, link the website in the Discord, and I will do my best to figure out how to get it to work. Because the Twitch alerts obviously don't work. I enabled them. I went through the whole settings of the Twitch alerts to make sure that I would be alerted before an ad break, and they do not alert me. So I don't know how. I don't know how to get that to work. We're just, the trash can go. Millie has to go. Lost track of time. See you next time. Bye, Millie. Thank you for chilling with us. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Yeah, I don't know. I went through all the settings. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the ads. My apologies. I'm not getting the alerts when they're about to come up. So I think I warned you at like 7 minutes out, and then I did not remember to check again. So my apologies. No, I really am trying to do better. But I need to take myself out of the equation. I need to idiot proof it so that I will always know that there's about to be ads, so that I can let you know to turn the volume down or off. Because I don't want people getting blasted with the ads coming in hot. I know I'm pretty quiet, so that would be quite the jump scare. Level 9 fishing, seafoam pudding. I don't think we can make that until much later. Yes, Wolfie is ensuring there's no ads, and he is a sweetheart for that, among other things. Alright, let me have a sip of tea. Okay. And then we'll get organized. And we do have to take that ancient seed to Gunther as well. But it doesn't really matter until we have the greenhouse. So we have more than enough largemouth bass because we were keeping a hold of those for eating them. Wolfie single-handedly saved the world. Yes. Professor did not have to continue watching ads. That is an event. All right, so carp. Let's give ourselves 2 carp in the chest. Oh boy. Okay, we can get rid of the algae. Probably already have chubro in there, yes. We can throw the copper in here. My life course has changed. Alright, and actually the copper, we need to be continuing to process the copper. I haven't been putting stuff in the furnace. Alright. So let's see what else. What else? We've got a regular chub. Now we've got 2 regular chub. The bullheads. We now have 2 bullheads. So, and the carp, we have 2 carp. So that's everything that we're currently holding. We have 2 of in the chests. And we have a regular chub. Alright. Yeah, Wolfie doesn't stream, sadly enough. But he does play with us off stream, so that's cool. Just a chill guy. Alright, so we're just selling all the rest of the fish. And we're going to try to save everything else here. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and the seed we need to take to Gunther. Did someone just follow me? Probably. Probably. I've been plugging you. So I hope someone went over and followed you. It's the chill thing to do. Chill, you're lucky I found you last night. Okay, Linus brought us home. I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. We were aware. Let's swap out our crab trap, or crab pot here for the day. Keep those crab pots going. I'm definitely going to need another chest though, so as soon as we get done watering, I think we will make another chest. We might have the wood for it. I don't think we do. I think we need to chop down some trees. Yeah, we need to chop down some trees. Okay, so let's water. We've got a green bean. And besides waiting for rain for the legend, did you know you plant plants to grow plants? Sometimes. Sometimes you do. Seeds are a vague form of a dormant plant, and a lot of times we plant seedlings, which are already plants. Alright, the watering is absolutely one of my least favorite things. So I'm keeping the garden this size. And we're going to hope that we get the legend, that we get a rainy day today, so that we can catch the legend and start building fish ponds. I guess I could theoretically be building the fish ponds already. I don't need to have a fish to put in it, although I do. Okay. You know what? I'll just save that coal. How many stone do I have? I have 197 stone. We need... Wolfie, I have failed you. What? Oh, because of this? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I had my doubts. So we're 50-50. We're 50-50. We're going to need a tiebreaker on something else. So the next time we go to do something, we'll have to bet on it. All right, we probably need that green bean. Yes. Okay. And I think we just chop a couple trees for another chest. We're going to need a lot of fishing chests. Oh, whoops. I want my pickaxe as well. 10k pull. Or... I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. You could do a pull. I really don't know what you mean by that. Okay. Alright, so that's at least enough stone. Is this a darn you autocorrect moment? Is that what's going on? Do you mean poll? A poll, yes. It's a darn you autocorrect, that's what it is. Man, the sound effects are so pleasant. Yes, the sound design on this game is so satisfying. So satisfying. What you will really enjoy, if you like that, you'll really enjoy the Skull Cavern runs when we're just bombing whole floors, and then you're getting like 20 stone, a few different ore. You're picking up 45 things at once. I have a feeling you'll really like that. That's much later in the run, though, when we get to bombs. Yeah, Wolfie, I got it. It was an autocorrect moment. It was a darn you autocorrect. I get it. I haven't figured out the polls yet. I will eventually. Alright, so we have enough stuff to... That wasn't enough for even a chest. We do have enough stuff to build a fish pond. We don't have enough money at the moment. So we definitely need to do more fishing and selling fish. I'm pretty sure, again, this was something I absolutely need to memorize for the rest of this run. I think it's 5,000 gold. I think it's 5,000 gold, 5 seaweed, 5 algae, and 200 stone. So we have the materials, we just don't have the money. Which means we all know what we're about to do. We all know what we're about to do. I'm going to go drop off these artifacts at the museum. Dandelion. Oh, it's too bad Millie left. That was like the moment. The last dandelion. Fish till we pass out. Yes. You got it. I should make that a user redeem too. Writing it down. That one's on Whimsy. Whimsy gets full credit. Fish till we pass out. Yes, Millie was in here earlier. She's gone. She went to go run some errands or something, and she was in here earlier and making that reference. It was wonderful. Love you, Whimsy. Fish till we pass out. That's the next one. What? Oh, I hit the sign instead of the door. I'm like, it is between the hours that it says. I didn't hit the door. I hit the sign. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to... Oh, cauliflower seeds. Those are just going to go in the chest. 12 days to produce... Right, we already have... our 2 cauliflowers that we want. We do need to stop by and drop off that dandelion so that we have access to the next room. And then... Whimsy nailed it. We go fish till we pass out. We want that money. We want the money. And actually, here's some salmon berries. I'm probably going to eat those as long as I can find more. I'm not sure if salmon berries need to be here. We don't know yet because the room's not open. It's interesting to see how different people play Stardew. That is exactly how I feel about that. That is exactly how I feel about that. I always just mind in early game. Well, keep in mind, we are doing a challenge, right? This is a challenge. So this is a fishing-based challenge. So you got to keep that in mind. I do usually do a lot of fishing in spring year 1, but not nearly this much. We're going a little overboard here because that's the name of the game. But I love watching other people play. Everyone plays it so differently. So differently. And that's why I say the only wrong way is if you're not having fun. If you are enjoying yourself, that is the entire purpose of the game, and you are playing it correctly. I think it was Egg Salad yesterday. Was it Egg Salad yesterday who was saying he just cheats. He just straight up cheats. I'm just going to eat both of them. We'll find more. He just straight up cheats, and that's how it's fun for him. And that's fine. Who cares? It's a single player game. I'm saying he. I don't know that they're a male. I'm so sorry about that. They straight up cheat. And they find that fun. I don't find that fun. That's just me. I play it differently. I play completely vanilla, unmodded, no cheats, no glitches, no, what do you call that? Not a glitch, not a mod, not a cheat. I don't know the word I'm searching for. Words are hard. Exploit. That's the one. That's the one. You nailed it. Exploits. Where it's not really a glitch, a cheat, or a mod. It's just something that is in the game and you take advantage of it. Yes, an exploit. Yeah, I don't really like doing that. I like to play it kind of as intended. Within the bounds of as intended. Obviously, I'm just fishing until I pass out every night. You could maybe call that an exploit. I don't know. But I feel like that was intentional. You have the choice to pass out. There are consequences. All right, these chubs are great energy. We can eat plenty of those if we need to. And we can sell plenty of those if we need to. Really, fingers crossed we get the gold star parsnips that we need for the community center. I've definitely had runs where we got another broken trident. Okay, and we can give Gunther a diamond. We'll get more diamonds. I can't throw away the broken trident? Okay, well then we'll go sell the broken trident in that case. Since I am not allowed to throw it away. That's a little harsh. I don't like it. I want to throw it in the trash. Let me throw it in the trash. I was super stressed today. I'm very glad Shadow was singing your praises. This has made me feel so much calmer. Professor, I am so glad that we could help. And Shadow is an absolute gem for saying that. Yep. I'm so glad that we could help. I appreciate you chilling with us. I appreciate you hanging out with us and spending time here, keeping me company. Oh no, I need to kill. Oh no, I can't even go in there. I need to kill 2 more slimes. Okay, Concerned Ape, you have to fix this. I'm not allowed to throw it away, and I also can't go sell it. I wonder, maybe I can do this. Okay, we're going to try this. I'm going to try something. Hold on, I'm trying something. I also can't drop it. Oh my god, I'm stuck with this thing. Okay. Alright, back to fishing until we pass out. That's just a wasted inventory space. There's nothing I can do about it. That's rough. That's rough. Alright, there is a small chance, Wolfie, there is a small chance that we hit level 10 fishing tonight. A small chance. I'm going to say maybe a 5 to 10% chance that we hit level 10 fishing tonight. See while you're going to. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, that was wild, Concerned Ape. You need to fix that. That was wild. I'm stuck with a weapon that I don't want or need. I'm not allowed to throw it away, and I can't sell it. What am I supposed to do with that? Now I need to make another chest for all the stuff I can't get rid of. All right, come on, fishing. Let's go. Eat it? That would be wild. That would be wild. Consume trident. That would be wild. Sword swallowing in Stardew Valley. You heard it here first, folks. Alright, I have just remembered that I need to check on the ads situation. I know almost everyone is subscribed. 35 minutes, okay. 35 minutes. So that puts us out to 10:15 a.m. my time. So maybe if I just remember to look at the clock sometimes. Trying to talk my dad through setting up OBS over the phone. Well, Wolfie, we may have lurkers. We may have lurkers that we aren't even aware are in here, and that's fine. I love lurkers. I encourage lurking. Lurking is encouraged. Napping is encouraged. You have my blessing. So it's entirely possible that there are people in here that will get ads and we don't even know they're here. And that's fine. Right? I'll try to do better to warn them that the ads are coming next time. Shadow, trying to talk my dad through setting up OBS over the phone. No. Wolfie is the any hate directed at Twitch is well directed hate. It's well directed. Okay, so I set up OBS by myself with no help from anyone. If I can do it, then with your help, he can do it. He can do it. I have full faith. Now, granted, it did take me a long time. It did take me a good few hours to figure out, but I got it done. So with your help, I have full faith that he will get it done. I absolutely... Oh, there are bubbles right in front of me. I need to eat something. Bullheads and chubs are the same, so it doesn't matter which. I think the bullheads are worth more money. I could be wrong about that. We might not need more energy than that. What is repo? What is repo? Is this something I should know? It's a friend-based horror game. Okay. Is that Whimsy's emote? Is that from that game? Okay. I'm getting it. See, I can learn things. I can learn things. Oh no, a Joja Cola. Alright, let's drink it. Guys, we are drinking the soda that we just pulled up out of a lake bed, so good luck for our health. Good luck for our health. We just drank a Joja Cola off the bottom of the lake. Okay, our inventory is full. We can put the bait in there. We don't have any trash, and we can't throw away this broken trident. You collect things with friends, then run away. That's a semi-bot, the main character you play as. Okay, that's cool. I'm not so much into the horror games. I know they are very popular, though. I am aware that they are very popular. I just don't really like them that much. I don't like jump scares. I don't like being chased by things. Me and Shadow played the heck out of Repo when it launched into early beta last year. Cool. Early adopters. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of the horror games. I know they're very popular. Even my kids play them. But I don't need the jump scares. I don't need to be chased by things. I need my stress levels to go down, not up. To be fair, repo isn't scary. It's more comedic than anything. Run away, help. They're not very chill. That's right. That's right. And that's also why I don't speedrun. I like the challenges because I can do them at my own pace. I don't have to feel like I need to rush, you know. I want to accomplish a goal, but it doesn't have to be at any pace in particular. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm just going to go ahead and eat. I'm going to throw away the daffodil. And then I'll eat the forage. Okay, Wolfie's lurking like a champ. Greatly encouraged. Lurking is encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Wolfie. We love you. The voice chat is proximity based, so that leads to some moment of laughter. That is a new concept. I've never heard of a game having a proximity based voice chat. That is a new concept to me, and that has me intrigued. I'm still not going to play it, but I'm at least intrigued. I'm just going to eat all the forage, whether we're going to use the energy or not. I need the inventory space. That is a neat little tidbit of programming there, the proximity-based voice chat. You end up sitting in silence and then just distant screaming explosion. Okay, that does sound funny, yes. I can imagine that. That does sound funny. Just minding your own business. Okay. See, I'm better at imagining sounds. I'm not as great at imagining like objects and physical things. But sounds I can imagine, and that is hilarious. Alright, the fishing until we pass out is going okay. I wouldn't call it going well. We've had some shenanigans with the inventory, but I think there's a chance. And then once we get enough money, we can build a fish pond. And then this run is finally started, right? Once we get one fish pond, it's at least going somewhere. Making forward progress. We need 5,000 gold. That might take me 2 days of fishing. We'll see. We'll see. Every day there's always like one task that prevents me from fishing dawn to dusk. Do you have raids enabled? So I have just the default raid settings. Yes, they're enabled. The account has to be 30 days old, and I think I put that it has to have more than 2 viewers, just so that I'm not getting raided by a single person. My dad is now complaining like a classic old Britishman. Sounds like we might get along. Yeah, I feel his pain. But, I mean, keep in mind, I'm here, my stream is just the gameplay only. I've set up some, some alternative scenes to show, like my Birds BRB scene, bathroom break scene, and all it is I just added text on top of the gameplay. Awesome. If I'm ever streaming at the same time, I'll send the gang over your way. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. If they're ready to be put to sleep, then absolutely send them over here. If they're looking for exciting gameplay, this is not the place to be. But if they're looking for an absolute lovely chat, then send them on over, because this chat is always wholesome. With some minor hiccups. But we take care of those as they come. $11:30. We've still got enough energy to get us there. I think everyone can appreciate and enjoy a place of peace. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm here for. So anyone else that wants to be here with me, that's gravy. That's icing on the cake. I am here to chill and play Stardew Valley, and if anyone else wants to chill with me, then that is icing on the cake. I absolutely love it. It's been 50-50. If you join my chat, you're either a bot scammer or you are a wonderful human being, and the bot scammers I can ban. So everyone that's left is just by default a wonderful human being. And we're just stacking them up. Just stacking up the wonderful human beings all in this chat. It's wonderful. I love it. Love you folks. How many bots have we both had? I'm sure you guys have just as many as I've had. I think I ban 3 to 5 per stream in 3-hour streams. So it's probably about 1 per hour, I would say. Love you, Daddy Chill. Okay, we can drop the daddy though. I don't think I liked that. I don't think I liked that. Chill is fine. Father calm. Oh, I missed a fish. Alright, let's get back on it. It's 1:20 a.m. Father calm. Just chill is fine. Just chill. I know that someone's talking to me, at least, when they say chill. They're either talking to me or they're talking to the person that's being way too loud. Chill, chill, chill. Love you, MZ. No. Do not make that into a theme song. Do not do that. Do not do that. I hear the song. It's so annoying. I can hear it. As soon as I see the text, I can hear the music, and I was tired of that song a month after it came out. If it's what I think it is. I don't need that in my life anymore. Although I think I may have misread that. That all it did was, as soon as I saw that, it reminded me of Baby Shark. And I did not need that. So I think maybe I had... Oh, it's raining, guys. It's raining. Today's the day. I'm going to have a sip of tea and chill. Calm down. We're gonna stop saying that word. I think I have an idea that that's the Cozy Deads also banned that word. I have a feeling that that's the word. I've never heard of that song. I'll have to look that up after. I've never heard of that song. But, oh, excuse me. All right. Tea has been sipped. I'm just going to have to put this stinking trident in a chest. Rasputin. Oh, okay. So it was yet another viral hit, I guess. An earworm. Okay. Well, we can do without that, I think. That's one I don't think we need that in this chat. Excuse me. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Hey, Demetrius. Have some good news for you. A few days ago, I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know the empty cave cliff you have over in the empty cave you have. Words are hard, guys. Words are hard. You know that empty cave you have over in the cliffs? I got it. Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment, and you can harvest whatever products they produce. Empty cliff over in the cave. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. But I righted that ship. I have righted that ship. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. I think I'm going with the bats again, just because it gives us the chance of getting some tree fruits that would take us quite a long time to get otherwise. Once we get foraging level 4 and we get the green rain event in summer, we have the opportunity to make ourselves some mushroom logs, and we can get the mushrooms that way. But the fruit, I mean, that takes a long time to get, so I'm going to go with the bats. We do have to get lucky. It is pretty rare, but sometimes we could get like a pomegranate or an apricot or something. Alright, I'll go set it up for you right now. It shouldn't take any time at all. Fantastic. Thanks for letting me do this. No, thank you for doing it. I appreciate it. Inventory is full, of course. We shouldn't have anything that we actually need to save. It's all the same fish. Chubs, bullheads, carp, largemouth bass. So we can sell all of them. And because we are going fishing today, that is what we are doing today, we will always have food in our pack. Okay. Did I ever get enough wood to make another chest? I did. Thank God. Okay, this is going to be our next fishing chest. And we're gonna have to eventually make up a reason why they're two different things. Maybe one of them is all fish and one of them is all everything else fishing related. I think that's probably the plan. So this one, the broken trident's going in there. That's fishing related. Alright, and whoops, not that. And for now, I'm just going to, we have to drop off all this stuff at Gunther's. But I'll wait until we're cracking geodes to do that. Right now, what we're doing is we're prepping to go catch the legend. That's what we're doing today. Chest of the shunned items. Well, it is going to be a fishing chest. We did manage to get everything else into one chest, though, so that's good news. But we're going to have so much fishing stuff. We're going to need multiple fishing chests. And we're going to need to get the recipe to make them large chests as soon as possible, because we're going to have so much stuff. So let's go swap out our crab pot, and then we'll head up and there we go. And then we will head up and start fishing for the legend. Whoops. Okay. I believe that is all we have to do today. I believe that's the only thing we have. This is combat stuff. Green slime, deeper in the mine. Build a coop. That's not happening just yet. Last run through we didn't build a coop at all. We will be building a coop this time. Just not right this minute. Hope you're feeling settled in your new home. I'm writing to let you know Pierre's is now selling fertilizers. Why don't you swing by and see if you can afford a few dozen boxes or so, Pierre? I'm really trying to like you. Like, I'm trying so hard. I really want to like you, but you make it hard, man. Okay, we got all of the gold star parsnips that we needed. So that's fantastic. Do we need more than... Oh, the fish tank is open. I thought it was the... Oh, and the pantry is open. Okay, yes, good. Spring crops. I can't do it from here, right? Oh my gosh, I almost thought I could do it from here. Hot pot time. Yeah, that was really fun. I have to say, I really did enjoy that. The hot pots, that was fun. For a brand new player to Palea, the hot pots was a good time. You get a lot of really valuable food for a new player. And just lots of money. Alright, so yes, we need the sprinkler. We do need one regular and one... and the 5 gold star. Okay. Okay. Potatoes. Oh, potato. Okay, so we can finish that one right now. With a potato, a cauliflower, and was it a green bean was the other one? Yes, it was. See that beautiful little thing there that lets you know when you need something for the community center? We finished. Is it set up? Has it been successfully set up? Alright, I think I'm ready to go. Do we have any seeds we want to plant? We do have seeds. Do we want to plant them? That's the other question. Let's just plant the spring seeds. Let's just do that, and we can get some foraging XP from that. Which is valuable, because we do want to make those mushroom logs. I do know that some of the fish do ask for mushrooms for their quests. They ask for all kinds of crazy stuff. So that's why we need to do a little bit of everything in this game. So it's all set up, Shadow. We're ready to start watching your dad stream. Ads are in about 15 minutes. Well, I'm not liking the sounds of that. I don't know if that's a good idea. What? I mean, look, the guy wants to, right? Bless his heart. It seems like he's on board. If he's setting up OBS, then it seems like he's ready to go. Quality crops. There we go. Okay, and now we've just got this fertilizer in our inventory. Ugh. Maybe I shouldn't have brought those right now. We do need to start looking at bringing fish over to this fish tank. I'll let Shadow deal with that one. Alright, well, I guess I'll leave that alone then. I'll just drop that subject entirely. Won't tell you his name because he's a published author and his bio would dox me. Fair point, fair enough. Yep, nope, we'll drop it. We'll drop it. Alright, I am going to grab the forage and we'll just eat it. We'll just eat it immediately, actually. No, no apologies. No apologies necessary. No, we will drop the subject. We will stop talking. Oh, I forgot the dish of the sea. Oh my gosh. What an incredibly chill thing to do. It's okay. It's still early morning. It's still early morning. We can get back. Ugh, what a horrible, horrible turn of events. I did chill things, and I forgot the dish of the sea. And we cannot catch it without dish of the sea. So that was a big mistake on my part. But that does mean we can drop things off. That does mean we can drop things off back at the house. Which is good. That is good. Okay, dish of the sea. There we go. There we go. Now we can go catch the legend. And we are level 9. It is possible that we hit level 10 while we were up here trying to catch the legend. I mean, I gather that you guys are friends in real life, so there's no nefarious stuff going on here. That's what I'm gathering here. I hope that's the case. If it's not the case, then you absolutely will not be welcome back. I won't mince any words about that. But I am gathering that you guys are in real life friends and that this is all good-hearted. Yes, okay. Good. Whoa, first cast. Guys, what the very first fish. The very first fish of the day. Alright, come on. You'll have to forgive me because this takes absolutely 100% of my brain power. I can do nothing else other than stare at this screen while I'm trying to catch this guy. Oh, he gave me a nice little section there where he was still. This humongous fishing bar is really helping us out here. I would have lost him a long time ago. Oh, so close. We're getting it. Faith. Gotta have faith. There it is. All right. Well then, we do not have enough money. I can't believe the first cast. And we got it. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm just marveling at the luck we just had. Stretch. Okay. And sit up straight, and we've got ads coming soon. 8 minutes, 9 minutes. I have a sip of tea. All right, so that's awesome. We just caught the legend on spring 16 of year 1. That is amazing. So that gets me off the hook. Let's go catch another catfish out of the river, for sure, while we have this fishing buff on. Excuse me. Love the octopus. Off the hook. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't purposeful. It wasn't purposeful, but in hindsight, it was pretty good, huh? Oh, Sebastian's gonna make us... Oh, we beat him. Yes. Gonna make us race him. Let's go catch another catfish, because I'm pretty sure we'll need one. I think the community center wants a catfish. We already have one, but we want a second one for the fish pond then. And we might even have time, I don't know. We might have time to go down to Willie's and sell some fish. I think we just wait until tomorrow. Might go down to the beach and fish for a while, though. We need some rain day fish. I have yet... All my focus has been on catching the legend. Now that the legend has been caught, we need to start systematically going down the list of what fish can I catch in spring, during the day, during the night, during the rain, during the sun, etc. I am willing to use the wiki as much as I darn well please, but I draw the line at spreadsheets, so you'll have to bear with me. I will not be making a spreadsheet. I might need to make a list. I might need to print out a list, though, to just, as we throw a fish into a fish pond, to just check them off the list. But the amount of spreadsheeting that would be necessary to plan out this whole run is way above my pay grade. Honestly, if you tried to 100% start it with no wiki, that would be so hard. That is actually one of my ideas for a future challenge that I never want to do. One of my ideas for a future challenge was already a no wiki perfection run, and I can't remember which videos, which days I was talking about it, but it would probably take the rest of my life. I've got 600 hours in the game, I've hit perfection twice, and I still am not confident that I could do it without the wiki. There's just too much stuff. There's too much stuff. I can remember a lot of it, but I can't possibly memorize all of it, I don't think. So me and the wiki are best friends. It's on Alt-Tab right now. There is a wiki tab already open in the background for me to go check when I need to. And to be fair, I have made it 2 hours into this stream without checking it, so I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Okay, let's sell the stuff we can sell, which is just the smallmouth bass. Do not dare touch anything else on this screen. And the clam. Okay. Oh, people have done this challenge already? What an arrogant grump. I thought I came up with it. They've 100%ed the game with no wiki. What a nightmare. And here I thought I came up with the idea. Let's see if we can catch something rain specific here. I didn't even sell enough stuff to get the 5,000 gold, so it'll have to be tomorrow anyway. Let's just fish it out. And I actually do not want to pass out here. I want to get back to the house and put stuff in the bin so that we can have enough money to go to Robin's tomorrow. Yeah, I thought of it as a challenge to put on the list. I have no actual interest in trying it. Try to beat the game without buying a backpack. I'm pretty sure someone has done that. People come up with all kinds of crazy challenges. Whimsy recommended Hill Home to me. I'm still watching that. Snake's Bend Farm, where he's trying to beat the game without any tool upgrades. Good morning, Not a Latte. How's it growing? How's it growing? It's great to see you again. Time for me to work. I must go into lurk mode. Good day all. Just type it in chat there. Exclamation point lurk. Lurking is encouraged. Lurking is welcome. Napping is encouraged. Napping is welcome. Have a great day. And it worked. Look at that. Look at that. Aren't we all proud of me for making Streamlabs work again? That's perfect. Professor Olson is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Professor. We love you. Not a Latte. Which thing are you doing? Are you doing the 100%ing the game without using the wiki? Are you doing that? Because if you are, that is absolutely insane. Doing a no Pierre run, which means no backpack. Oh, okay, the no backpack part. Okay. I am with you for the no Pierre run. I am. I'm really trying. Like our hate for Pierre, that was our last run. We absolutely despised Pierre. We wanted to put him out of business. That was our goal. For this run, that's not the case. We're going community center. We're using Pierre, and I'm trying not to hate him. I'm trying not to hate him so hard, and it's just not working. He keeps saying and doing this stuff that makes me hate him anyway. I'm trying so hard to like the guy. But he's just making it so hard. It's not even hatred from past life. I swear I started this with an open mind. I swear I started this with an open mind, and he's just making it so hard. Every time we need something from him, it's a Wednesday. He's trying to sell me all kinds of stuff all the time. Just being a jerk overall. I'm really trying. I feel like we have not caught anything rain specific yet. So, I don't know. We'll see. I was hoping to get some more rainfish out of the way. But all of these fish have been very normal fish. I'm just going to go ahead and use up the deluxe bait we have. More in the evening, you should get an eel. Fair enough. Fair enough, but I was pretty sure there was something during the day at the ocean in the rain. And I have yet to see it. So, oh well, we'll have to try again later. But there's always next year. This challenge is going to take a while. Here we go. Here's something. There's the eel. Fishing tackle is worn out. I'm not really concerned with using the other bobber. I don't think we need the extra fishing bar anymore. We got the legend. That's what that cork bobber was for. It did its job. It did a great job. And we caught the legend on the first cast of the day. That was some incredible luck. One cast, one legend. So I don't really need the cork bobber anymore. I might not get as many perfect catches on these eels, but that's not really an issue. We just need them. We don't need them to be perfect. And we will absolutely get our level 10 fishing at some point. We don't need that right now either. We've got the legend. We're off the hook. I'm seeing now that was pretty good actually, but it was entirely accidental. What we can do, we can just fish here for a little bit longer. I might open up the wiki for the first time today here and just see what else is possible. And then head up to the community center, and the fish tank is available now. We can start dropping things in it. I'm going to go over to the wiki. I failed again, guys. I gave the warning. I gave the warning 5 minutes early. And then I missed the actual ad break happening. So I'm going to be on the wiki here. Going to be on the wiki, and we'll look up just fish and sort by fish. Okay, fishing pole fish. And how can we sort? We can sort by season, weather. We can sort by location. Okay. Okay. Apologies for the ads. My apologies. I did have my eye on the clock and I completely missed it. So I'm so sorry that you had to endure that without any warning whatsoever. I truly apologize. I will get better, I promise. Okay. Let's do weather. Let's sort by weather. Okay, rain. Eel, we got. The red snapper is not in spring. Shad, we got. Catfish, we got. Okay, we're done with the rain. I am so sorry, Not a Latte, about the ad break. That's my fault. I knew that they were coming up. I gave warning like 7 minutes early or so, 5 minutes early, and then I did not get there in time to catch them before they started to alert you to turn down the volume. So I'm sorry for that. I will get better at it. I'll try to set up alerts for myself. The Twitch alerts do not work, but we'll figure it out. That is absolutely fine. Just type in !lurk into the chat. It is welcome and encouraged. And then when you're back, you can just type !unlurk to let us know that you're back in the chat again. Alright, so yep, Not a Latte is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Not a Latte. We love you. Alright, so we got we have no more rainy fish that we can get right now. We have to wait for summer to get red snappers and then fall for walleyes. So we've already completed the rainy fish for spring. So now I'm just in the wiki here. I'm just in the wiki trying to kind of get a handle on what we need to be doing. Let's look at night fish. The eel, yes. Okay. Pufferfish is so specific. Okay, eel. Octopus is first thing in the morning in summer. Let me look for night fish. Night fish in spring. Halibut. I don't know that we do have 2 halibut saved up. So I might want to do that. Any weather at the night. Okay, so we can stick around and maybe try to catch a halibut. And then maybe go to the river and get a bream. And then head over to the community center. Yeah, let's try to get at least 1 halibut out of here. I know I've caught them before, but I feel like I might have sold them or ate them or something else. Put them in the bin. So I'd like to just walk up to the community center and drop some stuff off. So let's see if we can catch one. Gotten a lot of eel, which is good, because I'm pretty sure that eel are worth a decent amount of money. Is there anything here that I'm comfortable throwing out? I guess the wood and the daffodil and the fossil, because we already did that one. Okay, so we're looking for a halibut, and then we can go grab a bream out of the river, which they're very common and very easy to catch, so that's not an issue. And then head up to the community center and drop stuff off and head home. Alright, I'll have to eat something. What shall we eat? What shall we eat? Maybe a flounder. Flounder's great. Alright. We only have 10 deluxe bait left. That's fine. That's fine. That's not an issue. I'll just fish it out, and then I'll swap back to the regular bait. By the time we're ready to do the crimson fish at the docks in summer, should probably have the ability to either make my own, and there's the halibut, either make my own deluxe bait, or we'll have deluxe bait makers ready to go. Let's walk on over, see if there's any sea urchins. There is one. That's great, because we are going to want, as soon as possible, to make our fish smokers. so that we can start accelerating our income from fishing. We want fishing to be lots and lots of money. And fish smokers is absolutely the way to go to get that done. Let's grab ourselves a bream. It shouldn't take too long. They're very common. That was not it. That was not it. Okay, what have we got going on here? I'm just going to leave the smallmouth bass to go away. And I will put the cork bobber on. Yeah, we'll just do that. It at least frees up one spot. All we need is one bream. We should get it very quickly. Should not be wasting too many resources. And there it is. Let's go. To the community center we go. We're just going to throw a bunch of fish in the fish tank up there. Toss a couple trash cans on the way. Alright, hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I know what's going on. Okay. Okay. All good. All good. Fish tank, river fish. That's a catfish and a shad. I think that's summer and fall then to finish that one. Crab hut bundle, I don't have anything on me for that, but we have stuff back at the house. No specialty fish yet. Good morning, birds. I think it's about time to go get those birds. Night fishing, the bream and the eel. Burbs, yep, I think it's about time. I think we're ready. Okay, I think I've dropped everything that I can here. So I will head back to the house. We'll go to bed. I'll put up a bird's BRB real quick. And I'll go get them and bring them in. Yes, they have a schedule. They have a schedule. They do. They are very regimented little burbs. Little cuties. All right. What do we and don't we have? We're saving all of our sardines. No, Professor did miss the burbs. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. But I am only going to bring them in at the end of the stream. Did we not need the halibut? Oh well, we'll need it for a fish pond then. We didn't need it for the community center. Yeah, I will only be bringing the birds in towards the end of the stream. During the early morning, if I try to disturb them, then things go very wrong. All right, the legend goes in there. The eel goes in there. We have 2 flounders, although we don't need 2 flounders. We already have 2 herrings, although we don't need 2 herrings, because we don't need the herring for the community center at all, it seems. I tell you what, I'll keep the 2 of everything, though, just to be on the safe side. I do not want to be caught without. It says I still need an eel, but I put the eel in already. That's weird. Maybe just because the bundle is still incomplete. I'll keep a second one just in case. Just in case. Okay, we've got 2 herrings. We've got 2 anchovies. We've got 2 flounders. We've got 2 eels. That was our first sea urchin. Yep. Okay, we can sell everything else. We can sell everything else. And we'll need that bait in just a minute. Oh, we didn't have sea jellies. Okay, we're also going to need to, first of all, the recipe costs 10,000 gold, so there's that. We're also going to need to get the cave jellies for the fish smokers. Okay. All right. So we'll do our birds BRB here, and I'll also take this opportunity to go to the bathroom real quick. So I will be gone for about 3 minutes. So you may talk amongst yourselves, and I will be right back with birds. All right. We're back. We're back. The birds are here. There's Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Fred is tweeting so quietly you could not possibly hear her from here. We'll have to find out a way. We'll have to find out a way one of these days to get Fred's little quiet tweets into this microphone. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Hey, Ginger. All right. All right. Star says hi, guys. All right. Let's take the birds BRB down. And, oh, that scared me for a second. That largemouth bass looked like the legend. Oh, that would have been an absolute devastation. We would have had to restart the whole run. Whimsy says hi, birds. Whimsy says hi, Fred. Whimsy says hi, Ginger. Finished my panels. Great. Great. I'll look at those as soon as I get off of here. I'm still not going to attempt to raid today. I'll wait until Monday. Hey, Sinner's here. That's wonderful. I very rarely get to see Sinner in the morning. And Sinner streams Coral Island, and it is not chill, and I love it to death. They probably won't be up until like another hour. Okay. Yes, Center Streams Coral Island. It is not chill, but I love it. Absolutely love it. There's some measure of chaos that goes on in there, and I love every minute of it. Yes. So if you have the need for some chaos, it's highly entertaining. Go ahead and click on Center's link there in the shout out from Streamlabs and check her out. Check her out. She streams more in the evenings. Yes, we're all here, Center. We are all here. This is the chat. It's just us. I think there's a few other people here as well. There's a couple lurkers. All my stream friends in 2place. Darn you, autocorrect. Hey Ginger. Hey Ginger. Let's just take the volume down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Right there. Good bird, Ginger. Good bird, Ginger. Yep. I made us a darn you autocorrect. And it is paying dividends, that darn you autocorrect. I know, that's how I've felt the last few days. Whimsy's been off work and in my streams in the mornings. Everybody's been here. It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. So, we're doing our fish pond challenge here. We have yet to build a fish pond, but we are very close. We have the money now. We can do it. It's our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations. We're impressed with your quick progress. All right. So, we have to figure out where we want to start the fish ponds. I was really thinking this whole upper section, I'd move the house over, and this would be the coop and the barn would be up here. Money. Yes, money. We all love money, don't we? Sometimes when we have lots of it, we love it. When we don't have any, we don't. Good morning, Ginger. Ginger is saying good morning. You can move your house. You can indeed move your house. Yes, and if you're going to be here for a couple minutes, I will show you how that works. You'll see it. You'll see it happen. Okay, so I know we have more seeds. Oh, not a lot more seeds. We don't have 12 more days. Okay, we can wind this down. We can wind down this. Excuse me, Ginger. Excuse me. Okay, do you hear? I can hear her wings beating when she flies. Yes, she sees a bird outside. She sees the birds outside. Fred could care less. Fred is completely unaffected by seeing the birds outside. Excuse me, Ginger. Ginger. You can't go outside. You can't go outside. All right. Fred is entirely just unconcerned, but Ginger sees the birds outside, and she wants to go be with them, and she starts flying around and screaming because they're not answering her. They're not answering her. They're just minding their own business. You named them after Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Yep, they're Fred and Ginger. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. That's my birds. She's like, there's another woman. I'm going to beat them up for looking at me. No, she wants to be with them. She's not mean. She's actually incredibly anxious and nervous. But she really wants to fly outside, and for a budgie in the mountains, that is death. So she cannot go outside. She has to stay here, Ginger. Okay, so they cannot go outside. That is death for budgies in the mountains. They have to stay in here. I will post a picture to the Discord into the furry and feathered friends of her out in the house. Sinner, we have wild budgies all over down here. Do you really? I didn't know they had budgies in Florida. I know over in California they have the green parrots that are like invasive there now. I saw lots of those when we went to visit LA. The invasive green parrots. Okay, so these are not being highlighted. I think it's because we finished the bundle. Okay, so I think I have some saved back. We can just put all these in the bin now. I'll still save the gold stars just to be on the safe side. But the rest can go in the bin. Yeah, so she's had her say. She's going to give us a little bit of song, I think. I do want to figure out how to get their quiet songs into the mic. It's so cute, and I'm sure you guys would love it. We have wild budgies all over down here. Okay, so it's kind of like Australia down there, huh? All right. We'll just save stuff up. We can start making sashimi out of these crab pot fish once we get friendly with Linus. Alright, so let's get... They're the monk parakeets. Oh, I think I have heard of those, actually. Yes, I think I have heard of those. Not sure, but I think. It does sound familiar. There you go. Can you guys hear that? I hope you can. I hope you can hear that. That's the cute stuff. She's calmed down. Quaker parrots, I think, are the other name. They're small ones, but everywhere. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know they can cause problems, too. But yeah, here in the mountains, they cannot survive outside. So they are absolutely indoor pets. And Ginger is upset about that. Ginger does not like being an indoor pet. She wants to go out. Okay, so what are we taking with us? Nothing in this chest. We need 5... No, not coral. 5 seaweed. And 5 algae. And all of our stone. And if I intend to do this the way I want... I do have to chop out these stumps. Okay, can I chop the bush? I can't. Sometimes you can. On the beach farm there are some bushes. There are some bushes that you can chop. And I need to pick a spot. I think I'm going to pick a spot down here for the first fish pond. It would probably be better if it was up here. Okay, I'll pick this spot. This is where the first fish pond is going. Right there. And then we'll just go down the line with the next ones. So I believe there's room here for the fish pond. I really hope there is. Otherwise, I will need to adjust some things. Alright, let's just go. There's plenty of time in the day. If we can't put it there, then we can come back. There's a supply crate there. I'll get that on the way back. I get it, Ginger. A girl just wants to wander and explore sometimes. Yes, Ginger does. I can open the doors, and Fred will never leave the cage. Fred will never leave. Fred actually rejoices in the fact that Ginger has left the cage. Fred... will immediately just be so much happier in her peace and quiet in the cage once Ginger leaves. But Ginger, as soon as the doors open, she is out. She is out and flying around. She has so much energy. and she's out and exploring as soon as the door opens. Would the fish pond help benefit your plants? No, the fish pond only houses a fish. That is its only purpose. And the fish then reproduce in the pond, and they produce roe fish eggs and other random things sometimes. So the challenge here that I'm doing is to have one fish pond on the farm for every single eligible fish in the game, which I have tried to count, and I believe it is 101. Okay, so we move the shipping crate out of the way. Boom. We move the house. There we go. And then we'll fix all this stuff when we get back. We can put the shipping crate like there. That's very nice and out of the way. Okay, and now we do the first fish pond, the inaugural fish pond of the Fish Pond Challenge. So what we did was it'll fit right there. We worked all spring to get our fishing level up high enough to catch the legend, which is the most valuable fish in the game, so that we could start this thing off right. Okay, I'll start working on your new fish pond first thing tomorrow morning. So this is... Excuse me, Ginger. She just wants me to look at her, is really what's going on right now. She just wants some attention. Alright, so that worked out really well. So now we can go throw our legend fish in that pond. Now the legend, because it's a legendary fish, it will not reproduce. There will only ever be one legend. Whimsy says she does the same thing, Ginger. It's a legendary fish, so it will only ever be one fish in the pond. Excuse me. And that's it. That is its maximum population of a legendary fish. There it is. There's the legend. I never even looked. Oh, right. It's not built yet. It takes a couple days to build. I never even looked. If you eat it, it gives you 900 energy. That is like 4 times as much energy as you can possibly ever have in this game. Okay, so there's our seaweed. Our leftover stone can go back there. Okay. Yeah, it takes her a couple days to build. With regular fish that are not legendary fish, they will slowly reproduce. Excuse me. They will slowly reproduce up to a maximum of 10 fish in a pond. When it gets to 3 fish, 5 fish, and 7 fish in the pond, they'll give quests where we have to bring them something. They require a treat. And that treat could be one of any number of things. So we're really just hoarding everything for this run, because they can ask for all kinds of weird stuff. And each time you give them their treat, then they get a new maximum fish population until they get up to 10. Once you get up to 10, then they very frequently produce roe and other things that are specific to each fish in the game. So this is going to be a very long slog of tedious side quests, finding random things. Also, we have to catch every fish in the game first. So this challenge is going to take quite a while, but it's going to be a very chill challenge, because it's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Just kind of chilling, doing side quests all the time. Not really, other than just fishing everywhere, we don't really have like a hugely single-minded focus on anything. Okay, so let's rearrange the chests. This part's a bit tedious, but it's okay. And moving the house does not cost anything, by the way. You don't have to pay anything. You just have to go into her building menu, and then you choose the move building option. Okay, so next up we can build the coop and the barn. We can get started on that next. I am going to need some materials. Excuse me, Ginger. Excuse me, Ginger. I'm trying to talk over here. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everyone else. Talking to my friends. Ah, what a cutie. Okay. Alright, so the question is, do I want to actually chop out all these trees, or do I want to just buy the wood? I think what I am going to do is take the axe over to Clint and have him fix it up. Go ahead and upgrade that thing. Yes. Okay, so that's what we'll do, and then we'll probably just fish until we drop at that point. We want money, for sure. That's important. Let's have a look at our fish chart. Okay, ads start in 24 minutes. I'm going to be done with the stream before then, I think. Where was that? The pufferfish was summer, wasn't it? So I don't think I have to worry. I don't really think there's much else for us to catch right now. Anchovy, smallmouth bass. Let me sort it by season. This is one of those things where I just have to have the wiki up in the background no matter what. There's not really much. I'm not going to be able to do this without the wiki. Okay, bullhead, chub, we're good on those. Okay, the goby, we could go get a goby, but that's way out of my way. We'll do that. That can be caught anytime. Okay, spring, eel, we're good. Anchovy, smallmouth bass, catfish, sardine. Oh, sunfish can be caught in the spring, but only in the sun. Okay, so we do need a sunfish. Flounder, we're good. Shad, we're good. Halibut, we're good. Herring, we're good. Okay, so not too much left. Just really the sunfish. That's about the only thing left for spring that we need to go get. Okay, so we're doing very well. We're doing very well. And I'm winding down the planting. I'm not going to do much farming for the second half of the season. We got what we needed to get. I do need to go through the chest and grab out, I should have done that, grab out the fish that I can take to the community center. I also should have, I don't know that I get back in time, should have just brought the geodes and done that today, but I don't think I get back in time with how slow I run. So we're just going to go with what we have. We'll upgrade the axe, and that way we can start to get serious about clearing the farm and making room. Once we clear the farm and make room, then we can start mining a bunch of stone and really really starting to build more fish ponds. We have so many of the fish already. We just need to get them in ponds. So we can really get started. And even if I did pick the wrong spot for the original fish pond, we can move them all around later. I'm pretty sure we never need the salmon berries for anything. Hello. Hey Ginger. Hey Ginger. So at this point, we've already caught the legend. We don't actually need fishing level 10 for any reason anymore. We will get it. We're just fishing for money now. And we already have all of these fish stored away in chests. So every single one of these fish can just go straight in the bin. And we can start looking towards building the coop and the barn. If at all possible, I'm obsessed with the whole Snow White vibe you have going on in the background. The birds, yeah, that's cool. I really feel like, I think actually Whimsy may have said it, or Star may have said it. I feel like people are here at most half for me and half for the birds. Oh, I really hope you can get that on the microphone. The quiet tweets are the cutest ones. We love you both equally. I will take that. I will take that. Wolfie, personally, the birds. Hey, I'll take that too. I'll take that too. They deserve the love. They're so cute. They are so cute. The birds add an extra layer to the calm atmosphere. As long as Ginger's not screaming, I agree. But I'm just always paranoid that Ginger's anxiety is going to ruin the chill vibes. She can get pretty loud. Whoops, I did not get that chest. She can get pretty loud. I'm always worried that she's going to ruin the chill vibes. Fred is super duper calm. She doesn't really get upset about much. Oh, okay. Let's put our regular bait back in there. Personally chill for me, but the birds are just so sweet. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. They are. They are. I just really wish we could get Fred's quiet tweets on this microphone. I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that. I'm going to have to, like, sneakily buy a second microphone and hang it over where I'm going to put the cage so that it's already there. And then bring them under it and then turn it on or something like that. It's going to have to be quite the scheme to be able to get Fred's quiet tweets on the microphone. Yeah, let me tell you, it is. It is. I just can't get it with this setup because I have to physically stand up and pick up the microphone and try to put it near them, and that just disturbs the whole situation. As soon as I'm walking at them with an object, they're not quiet tweeting anymore. So I'm going to have to rig something up to have a microphone already there and then bring them under it or something like that. I'll figure it out. It might take a while. It might take a while to figure out, but I will figure it out. Shadow says, hold on. Shadow says, when I came to this stream, I legit thought the bird noises were from the game as Chill was on the island. I've had quite a few people ask me about that. About whether the bird noises were coming from the game or from my mic. I love it. It's believable. It's believable that they would be in this game, right? The game tends to have ambient noises kind of similar. But no, that is absolutely my two birds, my two little cute floof balls. They are never quiet for long. I mean, Fred, if Ginger wasn't here, Fred would be quiet almost all day long. She's a very quiet bird. Me and her are like kindred spirits. We are always ready for a nap. Ginger is a whole different breed. They're both budgies. And Ginger's personality is just wildly different. She's loud. She's full of energy. And she's also very scared. She's very anxious. Before I got Ginger, I could get very close with Fred. Fred would hop up in my hand. She would cuddle, she would kiss. Ginger is not like that at all. You cannot get near her. Ginger is absolutely scared of hands. Anytime I need to get into the cage, she is huddled in a corner to stay away from the hand. Fred could care less. She's just having a nap. The hand does not bother her. She will cuddle the hand. And then also, I realized last night, I listened back to my own streams because I'm trying to desensitize myself to hating my own voice. And last night I realized, because I accidentally had my volume on full when I hit play, that the turtle tank in the background is actually pretty loud. The water. So I finally realized that last night, that the water is on the stream as well. And, I'm not sure I care. I think that's fine. A little bit of trickling water in the background. Fishing tackle wore out. That's fine. They're like kids when they're close in age. Yes. Yes, they're like siblings. They will absolutely fight each other over the toys. They'll fight each other. I have 4 different food bowls because it doesn't matter which one, though. Whichever one they're eating from, that's the one the other one wants to eat from. And so they'll fight over the food bowl, and then they'll be kissing and preening each other 2 seconds later. Absolutely thought the water was in the game. No, that the trickling water, that's the turtle tank in the background. I'll post a goober photo. Later. Marty the turtle, she's a goober. She's an Eastern painted turtle. She is an absolute goober, and we got so lucky when we got her. We adopted her from a local school. She was a classroom pet, and they did not want her anymore as a classroom pet. So she's been brought home, and she's an absolute goober. I was told that turtles are not social. This turtle loves interacting, and that is just something that I did not expect. Just like the other day we were talking about my son's cockroaches, when he had the Madagascar hissing cockroaches. I never expected to watch a turtle ask for uppies, and it is the cutest thing. Absolutely the cutest thing. She loves being out of her tank. She loves being in her tank too. She's just so cute. Alright, I think I'm just going to go ahead back. I think we're going to go ahead back. We'll put these fish in the bin. We'll get some money. Yes, Ginger. Yes, Ginger, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Your son had roaches. Yes, Madagascar hissing cockroaches. They're very large roaches. And strangely enough, that was an eye-opening experience to the fact that cockroaches can have personalities as well. He did have one that, again, was an actual social roach, like really liked to be taken out and handled. He would be in the corner of the tank asking for uppies. He would see you walking towards the tank. He would come right up to the corner. Palmetto Bug State, no thank you. Yeah. Yeah, he would come up to you in the corner. He would want to get out. He would, if he was wearing a hoodie, the roach would curl up in the hoodie pocket and just have a nap in there. And so he'd be walking around the house, and then all of a sudden he'd just reach in his pocket and pull out a roach. And this roach was a little sweetheart. The other ones did not like being handled, so they definitely have personalities. They definitely are conscious of what's going on. It was really interesting to learn about them. All right. So we're waiting for her to finish, and then we'll put the legend in that pond. I do want to start reorganizing these chests. So let's toss that. Let's toss all these fish. Okay, this is absolutely wild. I love weird kids that are out of the box like that. Yeah, he was definitely a weird one. Definitely a weird one. Such a cool kid. Such a cool kid. Incredibly smart. Do I have any of that? No. All right, so at least let's do the other bin is going to be the trash and the everything else that's not fish. The stuff, how about the stuff that I need to process? How about that? Excuse me. The stuff that I need to process goes in the other bin. Okay, cool. So this one goes back. All right, we're slowly getting organized in here. Okay. So I mean, I guess I just have to... I'll take a screenshot now. Excuse me, Ginger. That is the loud volume. Ginger, that's the loud volume. We want the quiet volume. We want the one down here. Take a screenshot now. I hope it's sunny in the morning, and we'll take another one then, and then I'll sign off of here. Love hearing you gentle parenting her. Is that what that's called? Does that have a name? Oh. Oh my gosh, another rainy day. Okay, so the screenshot is going to look... Well, at least it's daytime now. And Robin is working on it. That's actually really good. That's really good stuff. Let's do that. Okay. All right, so we don't have a long farm tour. This is the farm. That is the tour. We still have a bunch of junk. The whole rest of the farm is covered in junk. But we at least have our first fish pond under construction. I'm going to have to remember that the mailbox is behind the trees here, because that's actually very hard to see. So, it was wonderful to see you in here this morning, Sinner. Thank you for coming. You really want me to stretch on stream before I end the stream. Okay. I mean, you paid for it, right? I'll stretch. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate it. Love you folks. Have a great day.